Hey guys, Caroline Marks here with Lakey Peterson. We're at stop number 5 of the tour at Bells Beach, Australia.
Yes, we're here. It's a lay day today. We got our pro balance bands with us, of course, take them everywhere on the road. And we figured we'd do a little bit of workout and show you guys a few moves that you can do at home with your balance bands. So let's get it.
Let's do it. All right, you guys, Lakey and I are gonna take you through some mobility before we get into this pre-surf routine. Lakey and I both love to do this one. It's a little bit of a unique exercise, so let's get started.
Let's do it. This one feels really awesome, kind of on your back and hips. It's a little bit more of like a mobility style exercise. You don't need any bands for this one. But what you're gonna do is start laying down, arms like so, and then bringing one arm in. Oh, we'll go this way, yeah. And throwing the leg around the back.
Whatever arm is coming up is the leg that you're gonna open up with. And then you're just basically do the same thing to the other side.
Feels so good.
It does. We're gonna do 5 on each side. This one's really relaxing. You can do it first thing in the morning. You can do it right before you go to bed. Just feels really good on the body overall.
Me and Caroline just got off a pretty long flight recently. We're in Australia now, so it's really nice for after a big long flight. Get your hips moving and back moving.
Nice pop. All right, I think that's good.
Last one here.
It's another great pre-surf exercise. It's also great for jet lag. As like you said before, we just got off a 15.5-hour flight, so a lot of sitting, which means tight hips. This one's great to open up your hips. So let's get started. Basically start in like a seated position, sitting on your heels. I'm gonna start with my right hand back. Whatever hand is back, the opposite hip you're gonna raise. Put your arm above and open up. Should feel really good on your hips. Just opens them up. Same thing other side.
Amazing.
Go nice and slow. And we're gonna do 5 on each side. This one should feel just really relaxing and nice on your body.
Yeah, this one's awesome. This one's awesome to do in the morning. Just get some mobility, some blood flow. Really lengthens out the hip flexors.
I don't know how many more we have, but
I think one more on the other side.
all right.
Awesome.
Okay, you guys, Lakey and I are gonna show you one of our favorite mobility exercises. We're gonna do 5 on each side, so let's get started.
This one's awesome. You're gonna come kind of down into this kneeling position. This leg can be out a little bit. You don't need to be directly in front. You can kind of out and open. Make sure the leg that's back, the glute is really on and fired up and tucked underneath you. And then from there, all we're gonna do is put our hands like so, up, and then just bend over to the side where your leg's forward. You should feel a nice big stretch to the hip flexors and the side of the trunk. And we're just gonna dip into it 5 times. Should just feel really, really good. Oftentimes too, you'll notice when you switch sides, one side's gonna be tighter than the other. For me, I think this is my tight side. And one more. Awesome.
Same thing other side. Interlace your fingers. Lean into it.
Wow, that feels good.
Yeah, it feels so nice.
Last one here.
All right. This is a great mobility exercise. Probably one of our favorites. It's really good for your hamstrings, which get really tight in surfing. So we'll show you guys how it's done. We're gonna do 5 on each side. Let's get started.
Yeah, this is a great one. This one feels like it never really gets easier, at least for me, but it is a mandatory one to be doing. So, set up like so. One leg's gonna be straight out to the side, and the foot that's out to the side, you just wanna make sure those toes stay facing the ceiling. You're gonna wanna bend in like that, but try and keep them facing up the best you can as you go through this exercise. And all we're gonna do from here is tap back onto your heel, and then back up. So it should feel really nice. You'll feel a nice big stretch through the back of your hamstrings, calf, all that. It's gonna be nice and lengthened. Ooh.
One side might feel tighter than the other, which is totally normal and totally fine. Just make sure you're breathing into the area that feels really tight. Put your mind to the spot that you wanna open up. Notice that really helps me get through it if it's feeling tough. And we're gonna switch to the other side. The side's tighter on me, back leg.
So we're opposite. It's funny, because I'm regular, she's a goofy foot, so different sides feel tighter.
Usually in surfing, your back leg takes on more of,
More of the work, more of the grunt. You're always leaning into it.
I'm like, wait, how do you know? Yeah, usually in surfing, your back leg kind of does more of the work. So Lakey's a regular foot, I'm a goofy foot. So for me, my left leg feels tighter, her right leg feels tighter. It's pretty interesting. Anyway, it feels really good on the body. Okay, so this is another great mobility exercise. This one feels good on the whole body, really opens everything up. So we're gonna show you guys how to do it. And yeah, let's get started.
Perfect. Legs gonna go wide like so. You're gonna have some good, nice breathing through this whole thing. What you're gonna do is just start by bending forward, breathing out. Oh boy, that is tight. And you're gonna come back up. We're gonna go to the left side. Reach out and over. Nice big stretch. Then back to middle again.
We always come back to the middle just to kind of like reset before you go on the other side. Again, everyone has a different level of flexibility, so do what feels good for your body. Breathing is really important in this exercise. Breathing is where the spots feel extra tight. And we're gonna do 5 on each side.
Wow, this one feels really good.
It does.
I definitely
Need to do it more.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. I said 5 on each side, but I guess. Okay, this is another great mobility exercise. This one feels really good for jet lag and just basically every single day can be part of your routine. So we'll show you guys how to do it.
Yeah, this thing's amazing. I love this one. So you're gonna come onto your back, knees bent. You're gonna put your arms nice and wide and open up one palm, keeping the other palm facing down. And what you're gonna do is slide your legs, just let them roll over to the palm that's face up and looking to the opposite hand, the palm that's face down. And then you're gonna switch. So then you're gonna change your palms as you bring your legs to the other side and look the other way. So this is really gonna make your hips, low back, all that feel like really gooey and nice, and a big stretch through that whole area. And we're just gonna do 5 each way. Wow, that feels good.
So good.
This is 3 here. This one's great if you're just feeling a little bit stiff or tight, you just got off a big flight or had a big training session before. Feels really, really nice. 1 more each side.
Okay, this is another great mobility exercise. It's great for lengthening the hamstrings, which is very important for surfing. It's one of Lakey and I's favorites, so let's get started.
Yeah, this one's awesome. So kind of gonna start on your back. And what you're gonna do is bring one leg in like so, bending up a bit, grabbing the calf, straightening the leg, and then bringing the other one in, straighten up. It's almost like a reverse crunch. And you're lengthening your hamstrings by doing this and using the quad to assist you in that. So this one's just awesome to get everything nice and mobile, nice and warm. Yeah. We're just gonna go a couple more here each side. And one more. All right, this one is an awesome pre-surf warm-up. We're using the Pro Balance Band. Both of us are gonna use the light one. If you wanna go heavier, you're feeling dangerous, go for it. But we're both gonna use the light one, put it around the wrist like so, and get into it. So, we kinda come down to this lying position, arms out in front, like so. Bringing the right leg out to the side in a sort of a 90-degree angle positioning. And then I'm gonna let Caroline take it from here.
Yeah, so then you make sure you're breathing, stay really stable, and whatever leg is pulled out for us, it's our right one. You're gonna lift your right arm up and rotate. And go back down, do about 5 on each side.
This does a really good job of getting your obliques turned on, your adductors as well, which is a hard one to actually hit often, as well as your mid-back. So it's great for surfing in that regard, but anything that you're using those muscle groups with, this is gonna be an awesome exercise to get you warmed up with.
All right, same thing, other side. Hard to do with a heavier band.
It would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, this is another great pre-surf exercise. This one requires no bands, but it's great to turn on the glutes. It's one of my favorites, so let's get started.
All right, so you're gonna start in a sort of side lying position, one forearm down and your bottom knee down at a 90-degree angle. And then the top leg, you want just a little bit bent. You can keep your toe on the ground for a minute. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna lift up. So this leg's now hovering off the ground, as well as this arm, both at kind of a bent angle, and you just want them in kind of in alignment with each other. And what you should feel is this glute med and this oblique nice and turned on. And all you're gonna do is hold that for 30 seconds. We're gonna go 30 seconds each side. You can do as many reps as you want. And you should feel everything start to turn on in that glute med, glute max, and oblique side area, which is very important for surfing. Okay, halfway, just over halfway there. We got it. Okay, come out of it, and then we're just gonna switch sides, super simple. So onto the other side, down onto the forearm, knees bent, and do it how Caroline does it.
Make sure you're breathing through these exercises. About halfway in, I start to really feel it, so your body might want to fatigue, but that's when you gotta push through.
They do get hard.
Yeah.
Unassumingly hard.
My right side's where I feel it more personally. Yeah. I think everyone has a side that's a bit stronger, a bit weaker. All right, this is another pre-surf exercise. This one's kind of fun. You can either use a wall or your friend. I'm gonna use Lakey, and we'll show you guys how we set up. But this is great exercise for your core, which is very important for surfing. So you're gonna get on your back. What, like this way you think?
Face this way.
Okay, this way.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna lay on my back. I'm gonna grab onto Lakey's shoe.
Make sure the standing person is planted, like solid.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna grab onto her shins. This one's great because you can do anywhere as long as you have a buddy. It's basically like an advanced dead bug, so you're just gonna breathe and dip one heel down. I'm gonna do 5 on each leg. This is one of my favorites. As I said before, core is really important in surfing. So this actually is great for your core.
These really are awesome. These are like ones I would say I do every single day. Whether I surf that day or don't surf that day, they're so good for the deep core to get everything switched on.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all right.
That was fun.
All right, this is another great pre-surf exercise. One of my favorites, great for the glutes, great for the core. So let's get started.
Awesome. This one is awesome. We did one before that was very similar, and this is kind of just taking that to the next level. So starting on our side, up on one knee, this nice and bent, elbow in alignment with the knee, and then just like a slow tap forward and back up. Gonna feel the core, gonna feel the glutes. Going 5 each way. One more on this side. And we'll switch to the other side.
We're gonna be ready to rip after this.
I know, we're going straight to surf.
We are, yep.
All right, so back up. And then slowly tap down. And up. So it's nice. A lot of these videos, there's always more add-ons. So you can slowly work your way up to different levels of exercises with the bands, without the bands. But this is a great one. I think maybe one more.
Yep.
All right, you guys, this is a really fun one. These are kind of a play on the bird dog exercise. So this is gonna be great for stability, getting the core turned on, as well as a little bit of mid-back. We're using 2 bands, which is fun. We're gonna do light for our arms or our hands, and then we got medium around just above our knees. So we're gonna come down onto all 4s, like so. And all we're gonna do is opposite arm to opposite leg, going out, and then coming back in, switching sides.
Do about 5 on each side. This is one of my favorite exercises. Just everything on my body feels turned on, ready to go after. Kind of fires up the whole body too.
It really does.
So it's nice.
I think one more each way.
Okay. Okay, this is another pre-surf exercise. We're using our light pro balance band. We're gonna do about 5 on each side, so let's get started. All right. Do you wanna explain the setup?
Okay, so we're gonna put band around the wrist like so. We're gonna lie kind of in a small 90-90 position with our legs, and your chest is facing forward like so. And then we lift up with the hips off the ground. We're just gonna do a small rotation and back down. This is gonna do a lot of stabilizing, a little bit through the scapula. Your oblique's gonna get turned on. Obviously the glutes are working. It's just a great full body. Also, I don't know if you feel, Caroline, but I feel like it really feels good on your hips
Oh
too.
yeah, super good.
We'll just go 5 aside.
Yeah, about 1 more. Rotate to the other side.
Yep.
Yeah, this one feels super good on your hips. How should we, okay, yeah, set up like this.
So same deal other side. Switch the legs around into the 90-90. Lift up. Beautiful. That's
Love that. Yeah, he's gonna walk you guys through this one while I demo it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, this is another pre-surf warm-up exercise. I'm gonna demo the exercise. Lakey's gonna walk you guys through it, so let's get started.
So it's kind of a play on like an RDL. You can see she's single leg, a little bend in the front knee, brings the leg back and then opens up, which one is gonna stabilize the ankle and the knee a ton for balance, as well as get the glute going. And then she'll hinge back again, open up the leg. That'll you'll feel in the glutes a lot, and then bring it back through. This one's pretty challenging. You could work your way up to adding a band around the knees eventually, but I'd say start here, how Caroline's doing it, and just try and go super slow and controlled for 5 each side. Everything should feel super on and stimulated after you finish 5 of them. And then again, it's a nice exercise because you can build and stack on top of this exercise a lot. That's perfect, that's 5.
Burns your ankles.
Yeah, it does, it does.
This one feels, it's definitely a lot harder than it looks. Yeah, as Lakey said, you can work your way up to using a band or a pad, but I think it's a great place to start. It's very challenging, so we'll do the other side. This side's gonna be harder for me.
It's crazy with exercises, all these ones we do with pro balance bands, you'll notice like there's one side that's easier or one side that's harder than the other. That's super normal. We all have different patterns. We all have sides that are stronger or not as strong. For instance, Caroline's goofy foot was surfing. I'm a regular foot, so we probably have different strength on different sides from each other. But it's always really important to do both sides to balance it all out. You know, and especially work the side that doesn't feel quite as strong. But she's nailing it.
All right, I think that's 5. Cool, yeah. All right, you guys, another great pre-surf exercise. Lakey and I both love to do this one. We're gonna use our medium pro balance band, so let's get started.
All right, you're gonna take your band, stretch it out like so, and then step on it right in the middle with one foot, step through with your other foot, and then kind of bring it up and have a nice grip on it here. And what you're gonna do is then just do kind of like pretty much a single leg squat and then bring it back up. This is really gonna target your hamstrings, your quads, your glutes, and those fast twitch muscle fibers, which for surfing are all very important things. And you should feel the burn.
Oh yeah, 5 on each side. I think we got about 1 more. Switch to the other side.
It's hard on your balance also. This band's too heavy, you can use the lighter band.
All right, 1 more. All right, great job, you guys. Hope you enjoyed that pre-surf warm-up, Bells Beach edition.
Yeah, guys, thanks for joining us. We are here in Bells Beach. We're getting ready for the contest down here, but hope that was beneficial to you. And go get yourself some Pro Balance bands. They're the best. We swear by them, we love them, and we take them everywhere with us.
Yep, good job.